Kanye said what about Black Lives Matter? The Black Lives Matter organization has come a long way since Kanye West. A crime? Dare to wear a White Lives Matter t-shirt? Why are you angry? BLM is a field that will not face any challenges to become a major player because it fully understands the great influence of the West on culture. Kanye West said the Black Lives Matter movement was a scam after he was photographed wearing a White Lives Matter t-shirt during a runway show in Paris. Let's see the video and know more about the inside story. White Lives Matter. The video shows West and several models wearing shirts with the words emblazoned on the back at rapper Yeezy says in the 9th runway show. The Black Lives Matter movement first emerged on social media in 2013 and returned to prominence in 2020 after the death of George Floyd, sparking protests across America against police brutality. West was joined at the runway show by conservative commentator Candice Owens, who also wore a White Lives Matter t-shirt, and according to The Guardian, both Naomi Campbell and the rapper's daughter North West were on the show, but neither was wearing controversial t-shirt. It also appears that Jaden Smith attended the show but left halfway because of the shirt. In 2018, he wore the MAGA hat at the White House, an outfit often worn by supporters of former President Donald Trump. He later said that wearing the hat made him feel like Superman, and he supported Trump because they both have dragon energy. Kanye's statement. The Black Lives Matter statement, first published on TMZ, read, "While some see Kanye and Candice's actions as a distraction, we recognize that it costs thousands of families who are fighting for justice for loved ones who have been killed as a result of the violence. This can create toxic confusion and be used to legitimize violent attacks against black people. Fighting misinformation while doing the hard work it takes to deliver is nothing new to us." Meanwhile, black models on the show themselves also wore outfits bearing the slogan White Lives Matter, which white supremacists and hate groups like the Ku Klux Klan use a response to insulting the ideals of the White Lives Matter movement, Black affairs. Black people stood in contrast for centuries of individualism and institutional racism at the best of almost all economic, social, and political action. The mother of Ahmaud Arbery, a black man killed by two white men in a racially motivated attack, condemned West's actions. West previously donated $2 million to the families of Arbery, George Floyd, and Breonna Taylor. This ridicule of the Black Lives Matter movement and their current condemnation of the movement for some form of fraud is right before our eyes, Wanda Cooper-Jones said in a statement through her attorney. Other views. Jeffrey McCune said that Ye positioned himself outside the black community, although he claimed to position himself within it. Yeezy S9's recent presentation in Paris illustrates his creativity and his clumsy usurpation of white supremacy. There are bodysuits with beetle eyes imitating aliens, oversized coats that at first glance look like the model is in someone's hand, and hoods that look like a futuristic look from HBO's Game of Thrones. We're often the subject of inside jokes he plays on his art, and that raises questions about who has the right to criticize trolls. Black women, of course, have spoken for him. We were against him when he said that slavery is a choice, her anti-abortion rant, his penchant for choosing mixed-race women over black for his runway shows, his partnership with artist Vanessa Beecroft. The interview, which spanned a full hour of Carlson's primetime show, rolled up a series of odd tangents, including an attack on West Kim Kardashian's ex-wife Kushner and a possible run for president. At one point, West criticized supporters of Lizzo's best friend and the body acceptance movement, describing her as the devil and part of an effort to genocide the black race. Yeezy's runway shows were widely condemned by musicians and fashion industry figures. Backlash due to statement. Now, in a new interview with Tucker Carlson, West defends his t-shirt saying, "You're looking for an explanation as an artist. You don't have to make an explanation, but as a leader, you have to. So the bigger the question to why I wrote White Lives Matter on the shirt is, they did, that's the obvious thing." Discussing her creative choices, she added, "I do things out of feeling, just channeling energy. It just feels right." He said, recounting his father, Ray West's reaction to the shirt, and I said, "I think the shirt is cute. I think the idea of wearing it is fun." And I said, "Dad, why do you think that's funny?" He said, "That's just a black man stating the obvious." West struggles with bipolar disorder and is known for tweeting through manic episodes so he can say things that upset everyone. But West is also an artistic icon and creative genius, and his rap music, clothing lines, and other endeavors have garnered a worldwide following. The New York Times reported through gritted teeth that although the location of West's fashion show was kept secret, the venue was full of screaming fans and photographers. The BLM GNF 11 tweet thread also has political merit. He revealed how many BLMs are still at war with American society, despite their status as political insiders and heavyweights in the Biden era. So that was all for today. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you on our next video.